He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He's got Herndon, his tight end. So not only did they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Gore. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He was brought down by
a minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets a pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 55 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He was brought down.
Side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for the Broncos on third. 46 yards. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride. And
he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. KJ Hamler with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he will find his his man. That's Hogan complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77. And Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. Only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first team All-Pro 5 times, and still holds the record for kickoff return average this many years after he retired. Commissioner Roger Goodell called him one of the finest men in NFL history. And I can tell you this, partner, one of the most exciting players.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Michael O.J. Mudia. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is
maybe your biggest surprise so far. Would it be the Bears at 3-0?
Yeah, I think that's a great candidate for that big surprise team. I think
and this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up late. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. One is, you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver Broncos here. They're coming back out on offense, Charles. But, you know, this is a team right now really struggling. 2020 not starting the way that they had hoped. Not by a long shot. Fell to 0-3 with a 28-10 loss. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Out there to start their next drive, Phillip Lindsay and the Broncos. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Able to get this to Gordon. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Locke finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Locke. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going underneath for Gordon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles.
Here for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Gore again here on 1st down. The tackle there by Mark Barron. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Flacco. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
bootleg. Flacco
at the 32-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Flacco. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 34-yard line.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate to see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
This is 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, Gore.
Frank Gore.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Passing play, Flacco. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the ground game here. Gore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Now Flacco. A dump off here for Gore. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple. Over the middle, Chris Herndon, 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Flacco. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
At their own 25.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Patrick on Rossor. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2nd down and goal. Flacco. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Sacked.
Another try after the first down sack. Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to...
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Malone, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried?
Overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. Now another carry here tonight for Gore. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw.